Hello, welcome to my channel. I am Zahira. I am a cabin attendant, and in today's video I want to talk with you about Etihad Airways on their virtual interview. So I want to discuss the questions that they are asking during their first round after your CV selection, that is a virtual interview video assessment. So basically this assessment is going to happen once your CV gets selected. So Etihad Airways is currently hiring worldwide. You go onto their website and you can apply from there and upload your CV. Once you upload your CV, and in case if they find you or your details on your CV as a good match, they will call you through an email for a video interview, that is a virtual interview. I believe that this video interview is AI based, meaning there is a system that is called ATS, Applicant Tracking System. A similar system like this is used to filter or select you for your virtual interview. What I mean to say here is there is no recruiter watching this virtual interviews. This is an automatic process or a system that is going to filter the candidates or select you. Why is there this automatic or AI generated system? Why there is no recruiter or a person sitting behind to watch your video interview? Because Etihad is one of those airlines that have n number of applications worldwide. For the team of recruiters, it is not possible, humanly possible, to watch each and every interview and accordingly select you. That's why this airline who are following this virtual assessment usually will do it on one platform, selected platform. I am not sure what is the name of this platform that Etihad uses, but I know for a matter of fact that Emirates uses HireView, Qatar Airways uses Sonru. So these are the names of those softwares that they use for their virtual rounds. These softwares work in a certain manner. In case if you understand how does this software works, it will help you to prepare yourself in terms of how and what you can say and what is this software going to analyze or judge you on what basis, and for you to understand what and how can you say for this software to judge you and clear you. Most of these softwares will judge you on the basis of, first is how fluent you are, how is your grammar, how is your choice of words, what clarity do you have while you speak. Also, some minor aspects here and there they will judge in terms of your facial expressions. So they will judge your facial expressions. When are you raising your eyebrows, whether you are smiling or not. If you are nervous, they'll come to know that you are nervous. See, it is not a minus point that you are nervous, but in case if your nervousness has some physical symptoms in terms of you cannot smile at that time, or maybe your speech, you're too fast, or using a lot of fillers. This is a computer that is taking your interview, so it is going to click. Now let's come to the Etihad interview part. Before telling you what all questions there are and what you can answer, please understand that most of these are very personalized questions, meaning you have to speak about yourself. So what examples in form of answers that I'm going to give you is related to me, my experience and my background. I would highly recommend you to not copy it. There are in total 3 questions. I believe the last question is a general question. On that, I will share my understanding of what I believe on that topic is. But I do not want you to copy the same answer while you are appearing for this interview. The reason being, even if 20 or 30 people watch this video and they all copy paste the same answer and talk on that, people will come to know, and after a certain point of time they will definitely do something about it. Maybe they'll change the questions, they'll reject the candidates who are copying the same answer. So make sure that not even 2 candidates are going to give the same answer. Rest, whenever I say personalize your resume with the keywords, personalize your answers with the keywords, speak the language of that particular airline, that example I'm going to give you now in my answers, so you get an idea how are you supposed to prepare your own answers and use those keywords in your answer. So I also have a series on different airlines, and I share all the keywords that they use. For example, some airlines call them passengers, whereas Etihad Airways call them guests. When you use the word guest in your answer, they would be impressed to a certain level, right? When you use keywords in your virtual interview, that is this one, that system, that software will definitely catch it. And apart from your clarity, grammar, facial expressions and body language, this system will definitely catch keywords. The more keywords you add to your answer, the more chances that you are going to score well. When you're preparing for this interview, make sure you fulfill all these 4 that we just discussed. Before diving into the questions part, let me also tell you that in case if you have an Etihad virtual interview scheduled, make sure that you dress well in terms of your grooming, hair and clothes. You're supposed to wear formals. You can wear skirt as well as pant because their uniform has both. Why am I telling you to dress properly is because the next 2 answers out of 3 will have you to stand up and then answer. First question, you will be seated and your head, your half body should be visible. In this question, they will analyze your facial expressions. In the next 2 questions, they will ask you to get up, stand up, walk a little behind, stand in the frame of the camera, head till your legs are visible. This in the second 2 answers, along with your facial expressions, they are going to check your body language as well. So in case if you want to use your hands like this, you can, but to a level that it should not get distracting. You have to make sure that you are sitting in a very good environment in terms of lighting. Then your camera is clear and you're visible. Your audio is clear as well. The questions will appear on the screen in the written form with the instructions that what you need to do. So the first question, along with the instructions below it, that be seated, make sure that your head is visible, all those things. Read the question very carefully and the instructions as well. After watching this video, do not have an impression that only these questions would be there. They can change it anytime. These questions I have got from an Instagram reel which said that this is the question that they are having these days for their virtual interview. I do not want you to depend on these questions blindly. Make sure that you prepare your answers in a manner that you will be ready for any question that they can have. So the first question is, please introduce yourself with your height. This question will require you to be seated. Make sure that you are clearly visible. My introduction can go along the lines as, good afternoon. I am Zahira Sheikh. I was born and raised in Mumbai, India. I am 164 centimeters. I have worked as a customer service and marketing executive with IIT Bombay, wherein I developed the skill to work under pressure as it was a target-oriented sales project. Currently, I am working with Indigo Airlines as a cabin attendant, which is one of the most economic airlines in India. I am trained on Airbus 320 and 321. Here, on a daily basis, I use my skills to interact with passengers and provide them with excellent customer service. Now, I wish to join Etihad Airways and progress in my career as a cabin crew. Thank you. Second question is, what inspires you to join Etihad Airways? I believe you have 1 minute to answer this question or all the questions. This question will require you to stand up, go a little back, which I'm not going to do, and then speak in front of the camera. Here I would suggest you to wear a watch as well, and when you go back, just hold your hand like this, here, now, okay? And stand very professionally. If you want to use your hands like this, time to time you can use it, or else you can just stand like this and use your facial expressions to express yourself. I can say something along the lines as, I have experience in customer service in my current as well as previous job role. In my current work experience as a cabin crew, it is very important for me to make sure that all my passengers had a comfortable and a memorable flight experience. I believe a career with Etihad Airways is a choice well made. Here the opportunities are sky high, as Etihad values innovators, out-of-the-box thinkers, and people who are passionate about making a difference. Also, as Etihad aspires to provide meaningful experiences for their guests as well as employees, which is one of the most important things for me. And that is why I am inspired to join Etihad Airways. Last question is, what are the main roles and responsibilities of a cabin crew on board the aircraft? This is the general question. The answer could be general as well, but I do not want you to copy it. I just want you to get an idea and prepare your own answers in your own words. This answer can, you have to stand back similarly as you did in the second answer. This question can be answered along the lines as, a cabin crew on board the aircraft takes care to provide exceptional customer service, ensuring safety and security of each and everyone present on board the aircraft. A cabin crew on board makes sure to provide world-class in-flight service. Specifically, an Etihad cabin crew member are the people who share a collective responsibility of caring for their guests, inspired by traditional Arabian hospitality found in the home of Abu Dhabi. And that is why I would love to join Etihad Airways. A cabin crew on board makes sure to provide service as well as any medical assistance, taking care of the security of each and every personnel available on board for that particular flight, and their responsibilities will revolve around service, security and safety. Thank you. I would also like to thank you for your time in watching this interview and giving us this opportunity to appear for it. So I believe in case if you are somebody who has already appeared for this virtual interviews for other airlines, I think Emirates and Qatar Airways, their applications, their softwares will allow you to attempt to record your answer. So in case if you record one answer, you go ahead and watch it back, but you are not satisfied with it, you can go ahead and delete that and redo your answer. You have 2 attempts. But specifically for Etihad Airways, you only have 1 attempt. So yes, you do have an option to record yourself, go back and see your answer. Total time given to you is 1 minute. In case if you have just spoken to 40 seconds, you still have 20 seconds remaining. So you stop the recording, you go ahead and watch it, and then you say, oh, I have missed to add this thing, I want to add this. You can add it within those remaining 20 seconds, but you cannot redo your entire answer. Apart from that, as I have suggested earlier, make sure that grooming has to be proper for all the interviews. That is a given. If I am right as to what I said, that there is no recruiter behind the screen and they are not watching your interviews afterwards as well, if it's only a software, which is 99% the case, they are going to consider your usage of keywords also. So they will look at, the software will look at your facial expressions. You have to smile a lot throughout your answers. As I said, smile a lot. Make sure that your eyebrows are proper. It's not like up, or you should not look tensed. Pay attention to your facial expressions. Try to relax your face and smile. Second is, try to be clear and precise as much as you can. Whatever you say, even if you are not confident in your answer, speak slowly, calmly and clearly, so that they should understand what you are saying. Do not rush. There is no need to rush. You have ample of time. Believe me, 1 minute is a lot of time. I'm sure you will have time left. You cannot utilize the entire minute. If you want to get a list of keywords for this particular airline or any other airline. Okay, so my battery got drained, but luckily the entire video is completed. I wanted to say is, in case if you would want the list of keywords, I have ample of videos available under Know Your Airline playlist. You can just go have a look and see which airline you're interested in, which airline you are interested in, and watch that video. Make sure that you watch my Etihad Airways video as well, in case if you are planning to appear for their interview or apply for this airline. Keywords that I have used during the answers that I was giving you, I will highlight that so that you know, okay, this keywords can be used here and how, in this manner. So that was all. I am in the middle of recording a vlog as well. So in case if you're here on this video, make sure that you watch that vlog also. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this helps. Bye.